An offence.
How do I know that you live round here?
How do you know that these people don't live around here?
Well, that's my...
Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me today, and this story comes from the West Midlands, just on the outskirts of Birmingham, in the Solihull area. This incident took place in Dorridge, just outside the train station, on Wednesday, January the 27th. On the channel, we will always highlight any police brutality, as we have done several times. And this story is about a police officer that handled the situation very badly, and West Midlands Police have apologised for the officer's actions. The footage that was shared on social media shows the policeman approaching a man who lived locally, and he was on his way to work. During the stop outside the train station, the man was put into the back of the car for refusing to say who he was. The officer said that he was operating under coronavirus legislation as a reason to stop him, and said that the man was arguing with him and that gave him reasonable suspicion that he was telling lies. West Mercia Police have said that the officer's conduct fell far below what they expect. In a series of tweets by West Midlands Police, they have said #sorry. We've reviewed the video footage of our officer challenging a man near the train station, and the officer's conduct is not what we expect. His manner was not acceptable as a face of West Midlands Police, and we will deal with this situation. The officer has accepted that his behaviour was not up to our high standards, and we will address this as part of an action plan for his learning and development. The officer was on patrol with a colleague, and part of the duties was ensuring people are adhering to COVID regulations. The man explained that he was heading to work. That was a very justifiable excuse for being out and about, and there was no suspicion he had committed any offences. And because of this, he should not have been challenged in any way. A complaint has been made about the incident, and it is being investigated by the Force's Professional Standards Department. It was not clear if the man was arrested, and if he was, what he was held on suspicion of. He said he said in the video they're there to enforce legislation, so he needs to know who you are. He said to him, yes, you don't need to know who I am. I haven't committed an offence. He said we'll be dealing with it in a different manner now. And this is a very common reaction, to be fair. I've experienced this myself when I was younger, where if your attitude isn't what they want, they can exert their authority on you more. He was heard in the video saying that the officer was harassing him and he was heading to work and was a normal citizen. Why would I just allow someone to pull me over, he said. The cop then interrupted him. We're the police, we're not just anyone, you idiot. So he called the man an idiot on camera, in response to him saying, why are you pulling me over for no reason? The man responded saying that just because you're the police, it does not give you the right to stop anyone you like and get their details. You need to be re-informed about the law. At that point, the man was held and bundled into the back of the police car, and he said we'll sort this out at the police station, and also said you're going to be late for work. So during a pandemic, with how many people that have lost their jobs in the past few months, the police are actively stopping people on their way to work and then telling them that they're going to make them late for work deliberately because you wasn't obedient. And this is a direct example of the Lucifer effect. This is power going to somebody's head. This is his attitude, and sometimes when you give people more power, they tend to abuse it. So very sadly, this guy potentially was late for work, maybe lost some money during a pandemic, all because this police officer didn't like his attitude.
Right?
Yeah? What are you up to?
On the way to work, mate.
Going to work? Do you
Yeah.
live round here?
Yeah, I live around here,
Where
mate.
do you live?
Clifford Road, mate.
Clifford Road?
Yeah.
What's your name, buddy?
Don't worry about that.
What do you mean don't worry about it?
Huh?
We're here to enforce legislation, mate, so I need to know who you are.
Yeah, you don't need to know who I am.
In
I
order
haven't
for me
committed an
to...
offence, mate.
Pardon?
Haven't committed an offence.
How do I know that you live round here?
How do you know that these people don't live around here?
Well, that's my job, isn't it?
Yeah.
So at the moment, I'm interested in you.
Yeah, you want to turn your body cam on?
Yeah, if you want me to.
Go on then.
But we'll be dealing with this in a different manner now.
Alright.
Right then.
Right.
Coronavirus legislation.
Yeah.
You have to provide me with some details, okay? Otherwise, you're going to be arrested.
So go and ask these
Right.
people.
So I'm interested in you at the moment, okay?
Yeah.
So if you fail to provide me
away
some
from me.
details, you're going to be arrested,
Bro,
mate.
back up from me,
Okay?
bro.
So,
Bro, back up
no,
from me, bro.
you're refusing your details.
Bro, I'm refusing the details,
Yes.
bro. Look how close you're getting, bro.
Because you're going to get locked up in a bit, mate.
I'm going to get locked up for
Yeah.
what?
So you're going to be...
You've just pulled up on me.
Yes.
Asked me for my name.
Yes.
Yeah. I live round here.
Yes.
What's to say these
I
other
don't know
people?
you live round here.
Yeah. What's to say
And
these
you're
other
arguing.
people?
You're
that,
arguing with
I know
us.
I'm arguing because
Okay.
you could say the
So
same to these
that gives
people.
me reasonable
You get me?
suspicion that you're telling me
No,
lies.
it's not. You're obviously just harassing me.
No, I'm
you
not
get
harassing you. It's the first time I've
Because
met
I've
you,
got a
mate.
hoodie on, I've got a coat on. I'm
Yeah.
on my way to work.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a
So
normal citizen.
Yeah, so you've got no problem
Huh?
with providing details.
What,
You're a hard-working lad.
why would I allow someone to just pull me over?
We're the police. We're not just someone, you idiot.
Huh? What? So just because you're the police, that
Yes.
gives you the right to stop anyone you want
Yes.
and get their details?
Because we're
you
enforcing...
need to be re-informed
Okay,
about the
mate.
law.
Let's have a sit in the car then, buddy.
What?
Look, faggot.
What the fuck?
Sit in there.
Blood!
Sit in there.
Bro,
Right, we'll sort this out at the station then.
why?
Okay, so you're going to be late to work.
Why? Bro!
Put your seatbelt on.
I'd really be interested to hear what you have to say on that story. And in another story, it was a big story that broke the other day actually. A man was seen wielding a gun in the street. Big up to Bermsey's Grime for their coverage of this video. That was where I initially seen it. This happened on the 26th of Jan, and the day after we released footage of two men being arrested in Birmingham city centre. And this was believed to have been in relation to this offence. But the day after, police arrested two men and charged them with possession of an imitation firearm and a large combat knife. Officers responded to trouble on Washwood Heath Road shortly after 11 AM and armed police arrested three men. David Constantine, aged 19, has been charged with possessing an imitation firearm in a public place with intent to cause fear of violence. And a 27-year-old man has been charged with threatening a person with a bladed article. A third man, aged 28, has been released pending further investigation. So initially, some people thought this gun was real, and of course, in that situation, why wouldn't you? But it now turns out that it was an imitation firearm. So I really appreciate you joining me today. We'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and follow us online as well at Scarcity Studios. Peace.